Michael Saylor is no stranger to the limelight. We all have heard of the news where MicroStrategy CEO lost $6 billion in a single day during the height of the dot-com bubble, when the software business he had founded at age 24 nearly collapsed. But once thought of as a foolish loser, made a phenomenal comeback after 2 decades, with a never-ending love for Bitcoin that has reshaped the rules of business. With the help of debt and virtually all of MicroStrategy's cash, Saylor has bought more than 100,000 Bitcoins that today are worth billions, and he doesn't show any signs of slowing his buying binge anytime soon. Hello viewers, today we will reveal the dark truth behind Michael Saylor's Bitcoin journey. Make sure to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. MicroStrategy. Michael Saylor co-founded MicroStrategy using his funds from DuPont. The company began developing software for data mining, then focused on software for business intelligence. In 1992, MicroStrategy won a $10 million contract with McDonald's to develop applications to analyze the efficiency of its promotions, which subsequently led him to realize that his company could create business intelligence software that would allow companies to use their own data for insights into their businesses. Genius, if you ask me. Saylor took the company public in June 1998 with an initial stock offering of 4 million shares priced at $12 each. The stock price doubled on the first day of trading. He owns over 39,512 units of the company, worth over $14.48 million. By early 2000, Saylor's net worth reached $7 billion, and Washington reported that he was the wealthiest man in the Washington, D.C. area. The dot-com bubble incident. In March 2000, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, brought charges against Saylor and 2 other MicroStrategy executives for the company's inaccurate reporting of financial results for the preceding 2 years. In December 2000, Saylor settled with the SEC without admitting wrongdoing by paying $350,000 in penalties and a personal disgorgement of $8.3 million. As a result of the restatement of results, the company's stock declined in value and Saylor's net worth fell by $6 billion. In conclusion, this incident caused Saylor and MicroStrategy to spend 2 decades mostly under Wall Street's radar. MicroStrategy kept plugging away, developing software for businesses. Everyone thought that this was the end of one of the most recognized entrepreneurs of the 90s, but the best was yet to come. A comeback that stirred a shock in the business world. Michael Saylor came back into the game with Bitcoin after 2 decades, which was no stranger to entrepreneurs, but definitely the level of obsession Saylor had was unprecedented. His fear of inflation drove him in 2020 to start investing MicroStrategy's cash in the original cryptocurrency. Saylor turned the analytics business he founded into a leveraged bet on Bitcoin, with a cash worth $1.9 billion and total debt of $2.7 billion. For MicroStrategy's first Bitcoin purchase in 2020, the company used $250 million of its capital to buy the cryptocurrency. The company borrowed $2.4 billion and sold $1 billion of equity to fund its subsequent Bitcoin investments. In the process, he audaciously turned his sleepy software company into a Bitcoin vault. In all, MicroStrategy has spent about $4 billion on digital assets. MicroStrategy stock became a proxy for holding Bitcoin. The stock price moves up and down in lockstep with Bitcoin's movements. He became the advocate of Bitcoin, and one of the predictions he made regarding is that Bitcoin will eventually be worth $100 trillion. Roughly what all stocks in the world are collectively worth now. Wow! MicroStrategy is one of the world's largest public Bitcoin investors, owning more than 120,000 Bitcoins as of January 31, 2022. The company continues to buy Bitcoin despite the cryptocurrency plummeting from its November 2021 high above $69,000 to its current value below $40,000. Cash is trash. Bitcoin is the digital gold. Saylor once told Forbes in an interview, "I'm a Bitcoin maximalist. I happen to believe that Bitcoin is an instrument of economic empowerment." He further said, "I also happen to believe that Bitcoin is unique. The immaculate conception, decentralization, and its commodity status. All of these things make it the superior asset in the space." According to Saylor, Bitcoin is digital gold that works 1,000,000 times better than gold. The secret, he believes, is in the understanding that Bitcoin can be moved with the speed of light and can be programmed 1,000,000 times in a second. Furthermore, as compared to US dollars, it has been appreciating more than 200% a year on average for a decade. And at this point, Bitcoin has emerged as the institutional safe haven. Saylor stated that Bitcoin is the only crypto asset which is truly decentralized and without an issuer. He says the logic he's learned throughout the years of being a private investor is that to invest in decentralized products, like Facebook has made friendship and relationships decentralized, Google has decentralized information, and Amazon dematerialized storefronts. A love not even $1 billion loss can undo. Michael Saylor is down about $1 billion on his Bitcoin BTC bet, and just stepped down as CEO at MicroStrategy, focusing solely on Bitcoin. So his new job looks a lot like his old job, adding Bitcoin to the balance sheet of his business software company with religious fervor. Saylor has transferred the responsibility to his deputy, Feng Li, the company's current president. Following his departure, the company's shares soared nearly 15% on August 3. What are the future plans of Saylor now that he's taken away his hands from the duties of a CEO and has promised to fully indulge himself in the maximization of Bitcoin in the company's balance sheet? If you liked this video, be sure to check out other videos on our channel.